hair. Does it look good? I know there's
You
some
need
bumps
to
in
fine.
there.
flip your hair back again. You sort of had
Like that?
like a rooster thing
Well,
up
I
there.
like-
You don't want to look like a rooster. I think you should start the video off like that.
Wake up. Welcome to week 5 of Realizing Your Life's Purpose. I'm April and I'm here with Erica.
Hello.
And we were just discussing what we talked about in week 5. And as far as we can remember, we didn't talk about anything new.
Right.
So I don't think there's a recap that needs to happen. I believe we went over the homework, which was noticing impact, and that's something that not everybody was comfortable doing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I think it's a harder time actually noticing the impact or the ripple effects. I think well, at least I can only speak for myself. It was like, I don't have any impact. You know, I had to kind of really dig when you you called on me. So.
Right. And so I think some other people, I know some other people also responded with, I don't have an impact. And if it's not you saying that, it's pretty obvious that that person's full of bullshit, right?
Right.
Like you can't, I mean, if I were to say, like, I didn't have any impact on anybody this week, you'd be like,
Bullshit.
Yeah,
that's
so,
true.
So that's the thing. So start noticing more, because it's absolutely true that we have impact on others. And like I mentioned week 4, it is definitely easier to tell when it's a negative impact. You know, when you say something that really pisses somebody off or whatever, it's much more noticeable. And I'm not saying that you go out and try to provoke that sort of impact, but of course we all have an impact. And start noticing. Pay attention. Listen. Like if somebody gives you a compliment, like that's impact. That's something that they've noticed that you've done that's made a difference to them. So
Yeah.
I think that's important, because if you don't believe that you have an impact on others, then you won't believe that doing this work of raising your consciousness, of waking up, of expanding into unconditional love is worth your time, because shouldn't you be doing better things? Shouldn't you be working on ending hunger or all this other stuff? Because wouldn't that have more of an impact? And it doesn't have more of an impact than this.
I could see that even affecting your self-esteem. Like if you're going out in the world and you're believing that you don't really have an impact on others.
What you do doesn't matter.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know how self-esteem necessarily fits into what you're talking about.
Well,
We can
I
go to
don't
self-love.
either. Yeah, I mean,
You know?
I think that if you don't have any self-esteem, then you're putting the energy of that out in the world, and that's not great. So
Right. And then that's
So-
what you end up attracting into your life. That vibration.
ain't nobody got time for that. So notice your impact. And then the homework, because next week is the end of this 6-week course. We will be starting up the next week with a 4-week. We're just going to be doing 4-week rounds, and it's just
That's fantastic. I had no idea.
Oh.
So after the 6 weeks, you're going to start a 4-week?
Yeah.
And what is that going to be about?
We don't know exactly. Anna and I will determine very specifics, but it's basically just like open house. I will be there and we'll have conscious conversations, whatever is coming up for people, and then with some direction. I may go through the AEIOU thing in those 4 weeks. So the homework for week 5 for this last week is, where are you still struggling? Where in your life do you not have freedom the freedom I'm talking about here is not financial freedom or time freedom. It's where do you not have freedom from the situation? Where do you feel like somebody that you're interacting with or a situation in front of you is victimizing you or causing you suffering or that sort of thing. And when you notice that, try to self-correct. Like, remember that you're not unhappy as a result of the situation, but by your thoughts around the situation. And if that doesn't work, reaching out to your partner, and as well as just noting it, and we can talk about it week 6.
Sounds good.
Was there anything else? Oh, of course, I mean, within all of this, reminding yourself that when you change the way you look at things,
Things you look at change.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Wayne Dyer, for that one. I think that's it. So, thank you, and looking forward to the last week.